brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Texans coming up next.
We are set for the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are in the heart of Texas at sold-out NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Houston Texans. Hello, everyone. As opposed championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
It wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Mahomes going to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now is Mahomes. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd down and 6 now. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Fielded at the 20. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you can get a little bit of rest as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Stroud sets up the play action. That is caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Play action. Here's Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. It's complete. It's goal. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Throwing now is Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and they've got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ballgame.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Texans will take over. Stroud off the play fake. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Here's Stroud. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
Here goes Stroud again. That's complete to Dell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Stroud working out of the gun. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Stroud now on second down. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that's a Coach. You absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
And it's caught. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Play action. Stroud now to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Darnell Savage there to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Stroud to throw it. This one complete to Smallwood. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stroud looking to throw. That is caught by Dell. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Mahomes firing complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Catch is made by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw there complete to Mooney. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Mahomes to throw once more. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Patterson's kick is good. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look at repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And a solid one here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Stroud out of the gun here. On the slant, here's Collins. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, it's Stroud. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Stroud. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brevin Jordan from 3 yards out. And the Texans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big fourth down call.
Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half, and now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. but you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now here comes Kansas City.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now here's Mahomes.
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Chris Jones in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. It's caught. This is White. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20.
And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
But I think the key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Play action. Stroud now.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Pierce on the counter.
Shelling through the defense. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Another carry for Pierce. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, here's Stroud.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown.
Brevin Jordan.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Now Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle. 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pacheco is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Pacheco once more. And he will again run into a wall as he is stopped at the 4-yard line.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
This will be just a 21-yard attempt.
Patterson's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Yeah. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Dancing away at the 35. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He is just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not two. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 90 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. Stroud off the play fake. This one complete to Smallwood. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Stroud. Caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Mahomes going to throw. And that's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. On second down, here's Pierce. A beautiful fake. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Now Stroud. That is caught. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. They go again with Pierce. Oh, good move. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Samuels. Touchdown, Houston. Extra point try now from Dicker. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Bellinger. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Chiefs.
To throw, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, Let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Fights through, and now a crease. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
153 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. A run for Pierce out of the gun.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Stroud looking to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The offense on third down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Here's Stroud.
He's got Gore.
And he is going to have a Texans first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Straight ahead running, here's Samuels.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Pierce now up the middle. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Dicker now to tack on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Wayne.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
First down, Kansas City.
And again, it's Mahomes.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jerry Hughes. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Mahomes now to throw. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now here's Mahomes. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Pulled in at the 24. So they stay